Hi, my name's April Fellman, and I'm going to be telling you about my observation site for ATM 101 Alaska Weather and Climate. I will be observing from my home in Delta Junction, which is in interior Alaska, at approximately 64.252 degrees north latitude and 145.437 degrees west longitude. Delta is a rural agricultural area located in the Tanana Valley, which runs north to south, surrounded by the White Mountains to the north, the Granites to the southeast, and the Alaska Range to the southwest. Delta hosts an altitude of 1,276 feet and is located about 100 miles south of Fairbanks. Delta has a lot of strong winds here, so an interesting fact is that our missile defense base called Fort Greely, located about 6 miles south of the town, gets a lot of military personnel from out of state who like to call Delta the Little Windy City or Little Chicago. My observation site is located on the outskirts of town, about a quarter mile away from the Clearwater River and lake. The lake is spring-fed, and the river usually doesn't freeze in the winter. The red plus is representing my home, and you can see that it's not too far from the Clearwater Lake, which is that blue patch you see in the upper right portion of the screen. I conducted my initial indoor observation on January 25th, 2012 at 2:05 p.m. The left digital thermometer read 68.5 degrees Fahrenheit, 20.3 degrees Celsius. The right digital thermometer read 67.9 degrees Fahrenheit, 19.9 degrees Celsius. I received my other temperature from my thermostat, which read 69 degrees Fahrenheit, 20.6 degrees Celsius. So between all of the different readings, they only really varied from tenths of a point, which I thought could have been because of the ventilation system in the house. The compass direction was at 270 degrees west, and the barometric pressure read 960 millibars, 720.1 millimeters of mercury. Also on January 25th, 2012, at about 2:20, I conducted my outdoor observation. The temperature read negative 22.4 degrees Fahrenheit, negative 30.3 degrees Celsius on the left digital thermometer, and on the right digital thermometer the temperature was negative 22.7 degrees Fahrenheit, negative 30.4 degrees Celsius. So they were fairly consistent. I stayed outside for about 45 minutes, so I was able to get some maximum and minimum temperatures as well. The maximum on the left digital thermometer was negative 22.7 degrees Fahrenheit, negative 30.4 degrees Celsius. On the right digital thermometer, the maximum was negative 22.1 degrees Fahrenheit, negative 30.1 degrees Celsius. The minimum on the left digital thermometer was negative 23.8 degrees Fahrenheit, negative 31.1 degrees Celsius. And on the right digital thermometer, the minimum was negative 23.9 degrees Fahrenheit, negative 31.1 degrees Celsius. The barometric pressure was 963 millibars, 722.3 millimeters of mercury. So we saw a 3-degree rise in the millibars for the barometric pressure between inside and outside, which I just attributed to the drastic change in temperature. The wind was a Beaufort number of 2 with just a light breeze. I could feel the wind on my face, and though I could not see any limbs or leaves rustling around, I could clearly see that smoke was drifting to the south, and because I could see my breath, I could also see when I blew out, my breath was drifting to the south as well. So the compass told me that the wind was coming from 340 degrees northwest. The sky was completely cloud covered with ice fog, and there was also, in relation to precipitation, fog and a light snow as well. The fog prevented me from having any view of the sky or sun.